So Paula and I, we made a deal, or kind of a bet with each other. We're talking about our friend. We're all friends, and he tried to put his arm around her for a picture, and she said, no, you can't do that. I was like, why did you say that? We're just friends, it's fine, and I bet you hurt his feelings by saying that. And she's like, yeah, but we're just friends, so why does it matter? Feeling a little exposed here. I was like, well, you didn't have to say it like that. Like, you could have just let him take a picture with you with his arm around you. It's not a big deal. And for some reason, I brought up in high school, I went to a movie once. It wasn't a date. And in the movie, my friend at the time, he tried to put his arm around me, and I basically rejected him. That was rejection, because I kind of knew that he might like me, and I didn't want that. But this is totally, for her situation, it doesn't make sense because we're all really good. And then from there, we just kind of went on a tangent on why boys put their arms around girls in movie theaters. Just to be with the girls. It's a sign of affection, I don't know. Paula was saying, no, boys do it because they want to touch your boob. Okay, I've never heard of this before, so I'm just utterly baffled by this, and I've never seen a movie with this in it. Where she told me to Google it, I did Google it. None of that came up, nothing like that came up. She said it's very popular in teenage movies, and so she told me to interview some males and females and get their perspective on the issue.
In high school, like teenage boys on their first date at a movie theater, why do you think they put their arm around a girl?
Because they want to feel her boob. That's the whole thing. Or they just want to get close, you know, just like make that first, like the first move or whatever, just like so the girl obviously knows, yo, I like you and like I want to touch you. It's passed down from generation to generation. That's the #1 to-go move at the movie theater.
That they're trying to get closer, so maybe hopefully they will get some.
Can you elaborate on the last part?
So in high school, I don't think their first thought is to get some, but they just want some like mouth action.
Oh, okay. Okay, Jenny, I have a question for you. Okay, so why do you think that when teenage boys go on a first date to a movie, why do you think they put their arm around a girl?
I think it's just like for teenagers.
Yeah.
It's just like something that people always do, so they just think that they need to do it. Like, if it's a date, like if you say it's a date, then they want to do it because it's like a tradition sort of thing, like a ritual.
Where do you think they learn these traditions?
TV.
Because it's always in the movies to initiate touching and kissing. I think it's like one of those things where it's like, this is supposed to be hard. If I can do this, then I can do anything. I don't know.
I mean, I think it depends on the guy. I think most times it's just, a lot of guys, I think it's just because that's what you're supposed to do. It's just kind of a societal norm type of thing. You just kind of, well, you might as well. So they do.
Okay. Wait, get on my level.
I want your level.
Okay. Why in high school, like when teenage kids go out to like their first movie theater date or whatever, what is the reason for the guy putting his arm around the girl?
In high school?
Yeah, teenager.
At that age? Territorial thing, like this is my person. Why?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, because my friend and I were having a minor dispute, saying like, I just said because it's to show that they're a thing, they're together, and she was saying, no, it's to get boob action. And I'd never heard of that before.
I've never heard of that.
Exactly, right? Apparently it's a big thing.
Mine kind of agrees with you.
Okay. Then my friend was saying, no, it's to touch the boob. And I was like, I've never heard of that before.
To initiate things, like if you get your arm around, you can like go in for the makeout session.
Oh. Except she was saying it's because they want to touch some boob. And I was like,
I didn't even think of that.
I didn't either.
Now that I think about it, in high school I feel like that's the most I think it depends on the guy actually. Because I had friends that the guy was just trying to get like some mouth action, but then I had a friend like the guy literally just like put his hand in her shirt. I don't think that's normal.
Oh, okay.
No. So I think you win.
Thank you. I was saying just because they want to like get closer to the girl, and Paula was saying they do it so they can get some boob action.
I guess I didn't think about it that way, but I still think it's just because they just want Not the boob action. I'm sorry, Paul.
Okay, because my friend and I, maybe you have something to add to this. Well, I said because they want to prove that they're together.
Yeah, like a I saw her first type of deal.
Yeah, and then my friend was saying, hello, Ryan.
Hi.
Hi.
It's funny you do that, considering the topic of...
Or you just saying?
You saw me first.
Adam's mine. You can't have him.
Oh. Doing a, Oh, thank you. Really?
Yeah.
And then she said that it was because the guys just want some boob action. It's like a sneaky way.
I think that happens occasionally.
And I'd never heard of that before, and she said it was like super popular in like culture, and I've never seen that, and I even Googled it and I didn't find anything like that.
I don't know if it's quite that prevalent. I mean, I'd say it happens. I don't think it always happens for that reason. That happens sometimes. It's just kind of an accident. Sometimes it's not so much of an accident. It is more of a just kind of showing that you're together in the theater so that nobody gets any ideas.